Intriguing archaeological discoveries in ancient Egypt. Egypt's most influential pharaoh. A team of archaeologists from Egypt and Germany had found fragments of the statue in Cairo, which possibly belongs to one of the greatest pharaohs. After studying, it was concluded that the discovery was 3,000 years old and once stood as tall as 26 feet. The statue is believed to be of Ramses II, who was known as Egypt's most powerful pharaoh, and the third ruler of the 19th dynasty. However, the experts are not sure about it but assumed on the basis that the statue was found near the ruins of Ramses II's temple. The finding of the statue has been termed one of the most important ever, since it belongs to one of the most powerful pharaohs. Elite tombs in Luxor. British and Egyptian researchers found tombs on the west bank of the River Nile, which was popularly known for burying the Valley of Kings and Queens. According to the authorities, the ancient tomb excavated in Luxor might belong to the 18th dynasty, as it holds the royal remains of that time. Believed to be 3,500 years old, the discovery of the elements could belong to the most talked-about pharaohs, Akhenaten and Tutankhamun. The 18th dynasty holds an important place in Egyptian history as it marked the beginning of the New Kingdom, which ended in 1292 BC, and was considered one of the most prosperous years in ancient times. Reportedly, the tomb could belong to a royal wife or princess of Thutmosid lineage, but one cannot guarantee it. Since the discovery was in poor condition, and the inscriptions were also destroyed because of floods. However, the unearthed tomb can prove beneficial in boosting the tourism industry in the country. The Ankhesenpepi Pyramid. Archaeologists have successfully uncovered what is said to be the first evidence of a long-lost satellite pyramid for ancient Egypt's Queen Ankhesepi II. She was an important queen of the 6th dynasty, and the pyramid was found at the funerary complex of Queen Ankhesepi II at Saqqara Necropolis. However, only the top portion, known as a pyramidion, has been excavated. The remaining pyramid is yet to be discovered. The 4,000-year-old finding dates back to around 2000 BC and is made of granite with a measurement of 1.3 m high and 1.1 m long. The burial site of the wife of King Pep I was found in 1963 and her pyramid was uncovered in 1998. However, experts are still searching for evidence of the smaller satellite pyramids normally built nearby. The most interesting of this pyramid is that it used to be covered with gold or copper so that the top portion could glow under the sun. She is probably the first queen to have pyramid texts inscribed into her pyramid, Waziri said, explaining her influence during that time. Remains of a musician. Archaeologists were stunned when they found the remains of a mysterious woman in the region. It was the first time they had found a female body, dating back around 3,200 years, who was pregnant at that time. The remains were found near a temple dedicated to the Egyptian goddess Hathor, which was previously known as King Solomon's Mines. During the time when the pregnant woman was alive, Egypt controlled the Timna mines, which means she was an Egyptian. Since she was expecting, there would be no reason for her to do the hard work. Then what was the woman doing there? Although the experts weren't able to determine the cause of her demise, the examination indicates that the lady was in her early 20s and the first trimester of her pregnancy. It is assumed that she might be a musician or served in the Hathor temple while mining operations were underway. It's not known whether the woman traveled to Timna from Egypt while she was pregnant or whether she was impregnated while serving at the Hathor temple. A Nubian king. Archaeologists have found the remains of the 2,600-year-old statue along the Nile River in Sudan. The statue has an inscription written in Egyptian hieroglyphics and was excavated in a temple at Da'il. The ancient religious institute was dedicated to the Egyptian god Amun, and it is believed that the statue belongs to Aspelta. Aspelta ruled the Kush kingdom between 593 BC and 568 BC, and a few of its predecessors had ruled Egypt, located to the north of Kush. Although Aspelta didn't have any authority over Egypt, the inscriptions say otherwise. The translation reads as that he was king of Upper and Lower Egypt and was beloved of Re-Herakti, a form of the Egyptian sun god Re. And that Aspelta was given all life, stability and dominion forever. The title may be viewed as general assertions of authority using the traditional titles, and not a claim to Egypt, Anderson, an assistant keeper at British Museum, said.